bounce back as Game 4 is off and running here in Indianapolis. Him labor a little bit at times. Obviously, physically isn't where he wants to be, but trying to strap it on for his team. The early turnover, Halliburton.
And that's what we didn't see, Sparrow, in Game 3. They were the ones taking the punch, not delivering.
Evan Mobley, dramatic ever to do that in back-to-back postseason games.
And this has been a dilemma right here. This 3-2 zone with Mobley at the head of it because of that right there. His ability to cover ground, but it doesn't.
Here comes Nembhard underneath. Siakam. Loose ball, Siakam, and Indy looking to push at every opportunity. Siakam, high post, Strus, beautiful drop step, and it's all. Miles Turner's going to reset. Neesmith, Brad wanted a foul against Garland, which would have been his second. Turner, Toppin coming back door. Successful challenge here by Rick Carlisle. The call on the floor was Cleveland ball. They determined that it was last touched by the Cavs, and they have now 3 turnovers, GA, the last 4 trips.
Yeah, 5 in the first quarter. Even DeAndre Hunter.
Miles Turner down, elevates, left it short. Ben Shepherd and Thomas Bryant have checked into the game for the first time for the Pacers. Reset Halliburton on the attack, slithers to the cup.
From a defensive standpoint, they have been locked in here to start.
Mitchell's got to work quickly. Shot clock down to 3. Mitchell inside Euro step and the flick. Vintage Mitchell. Ring the bell. Took Game 3 in dominant fashion. But right now, it is all Pacers. Here comes Toppin right down the game.
Getting an opportunity to set your defense.
Huge free throw discrepancy. Benedict Mathurin ejected as Shepherd catch and shoot connects. Season highest scoring team so far in this postseason. But they have done everything they can handle from this Pacers defense. Shot clock down to 4. Siakam crosses over Wade, fires and hits again.
Defensively, the Pacers right now, they've got the Cavs rattled.
Here comes Siakam, stops on a dime, and he's starting to cook. They're going to reset McConnell. Still got plenty of time to shoot. Siakam to Toppin. They are well short. Nembhard taps it to the backcourt. The official said it was a deflection. So Indiana maintains position. Toppin. A magic
with at least 2 turnovers. So that it's been throughout their entire lineup. Guys have been unsure, not as strong with the basketball, and the Pacers have taken advantage.
T.J. McConnell. But hard to imagine a worse and more nightmare start to Game 4 for the Cavs.
And the other issue is that the Cavs don't look like they're a very confident team right now.
Darius Garland. Big shot for Keegan Merrill. Mitchell weaving his way through, goes glass, and he missed it. Donovan Mitchell is now 2 of 9 from the field. Turner puts it down. What a difference a couple of nights makes for these 2 teams. Evan Mobley up the floor. They're going to reset as we are inside of 4 minutes left. Mitchell pulls up and hits.
Cavs continue to not make good decisions with the basketball in the half court.
Siakam in the corner. Neesmith, 3 to shoot. Veering right, off balance. And
the level of physicality, they have owned this first half and putting themselves in a position where maybe they can take a commanding lead in this series.
Back here in Game 4. As we hit the final 60 seconds, Neesmith now to Turner. From deep, and they just can't hit. It's a 15-2 Pacers run, and they smell blood in the water. Turner! The way to the basket. Final 3 seconds of the half. Neesmith gets a clean look off, and he hits it. Why not?
Throats here in that first half.
Cleveland watched Indiana in the second quarter shoot it at an 80% clip, and they picked up 90 seconds into the second half. And look at the discrepancy in the shooting numbers so far here in Game 4. Just staggering. Todd Jerome left it wide open. Maybe the first defensive breakdown. Staggering. Todd Jerome left it wide open. Maybe the first defensive breakdown tonight for Indiana.
It's one of the few uncontested shots we've seen. But again, defensively there.
So to put his imprint on this game, Strus elevates from deep. And it's tracked down to the corner by Siakam. Here comes Siakam all the way to the rack.
They're just playing at a different speed than the Cavs.
Evan Mobley having to work awfully hard. Offensive rebound, they get it to Jerome from deep, and he hits. Shot clock at 4. Garland has to work quickly. Underneath, boy, pretty left-handed scoop as he worked against him. As this series will head to Cleveland for Game 5 on Tuesday night in a potential closeout situation for the Pacers. That's Strus coming back door. Nice set. Shepard misfires from the corner. Halliburton. Evan Mobley finds a spot. And Mobley, impressive surprise run to the conference finals last year. And Greg, they are potentially one win away from getting back to the conference finals. They think to put the finishing touches on the Cavs. See, not done yet. McConnell's got 6 points and 5 assists. Here comes Garland trying to pick up some of the scoring slack now with him back in their place on Tuesday night. Donovan Mitchell likely done for the night. Officially doubtful with what the Cavs are calling an ankle injury. Oh boy, does that loom large for 2.
And it all starts with their best player, Tyrese Halliburton, setting the tone by being a pass-first player.
Kenny Atkinson goes.
And I've been in this situation, Cyril, a few times. And you can't get ahead of yourself. You've just got to be focused on Game 5 if you're Cleveland. Somehow get it back here.
Halliburton taking some heat, now talking to the media, Greg, at the end of that Game 3. So Shepard to the basket, and they just keep on coming. Porter Jr. out of Tyson as we hit the 9-minute mark. Tristan Thompson up with a leaning baby hook shot. And boy, Thompson. Right at the rim, corner 3, Okoro. Porter Jr. misses on a 3. And Indiana just keeps their foot on the gas pedal. It has been unbelievable to watch. Shepard. Craig Porter Jr. Shot clock at 2. Shepard just
shoots it, defends it at a high level.
Ben Shepard, one of 7 Pacer draftees on his current roster. Just tells you how Kevin Pritchard has built this thing organically through the draft.
And Spiro, go ahead.
James Johnson having a good old time. Gets it to Walker. 9 to shoot. Walker doing that little